Hi. Um, I did have a topic today. Oh, Antarctica. They're working on giving me 4D cough medicine, so that's why that's happening. Nothing's real in this world. You can take 4D cough medicine. The drugs are in the room with you right now. The higher technology is in the room with you right now. Everyone's in the room with you right now. People who committed suicide are in the room with you right now. Um, Antarctica. So, first, let me say that anger is not hidden. Anger is just like everything else, and it travels over the walls. So be mindful of your anger. It will go out like a boomerang. Um, so, what was the other? Okay, Antarctica. Antarctica is it's a secret palace for men to be alive. That made me laugh. Okay, that's what I heard, but that's funny. Antarctica is a natural resting place for souls unbound by time and space, and it is a gateway portal to the upper realm souls. So it's a naturally occurring place where shapeshifters, reptilians, that's like the same thing when I say shapeshifter and reptilian, that's they are synonymous. And it is a resting ground and a breeding ground for the Anunnaki tribe, the Anunnaki bloodline. It has been kept hidden for obviously a long time, and it's very hard to get to the breeding ground unless you are invited there throughout time and space, i.e., you are part of the Anunnaki bloodline, and it is encapsulated in ice. That is why the current conditions are favorable for the Anunnaki, because we are currently melting Antarctica, the ice, as fast as possible, and to create habitable living conditions on planet Earth for the beings that live outside of time and space and know that the gateway of Earth is an illusion, and to remove suffering from the planet for good. Again, it is a natural occurring process. It is not very hidden. Alyssa is talking about it very frankly right now, very open and honestly. And it's not some secret cabal agenda. It's not some secret Grandpa Rockefeller agenda. It's a naturally occurring process for the Anunnaki to begin living in a natural spectrum that coincides with living as light beings. Again, it is not a top secret agenda. This is not a top secret meeting. This is not top secret government officials trying to hide this, and I'm scared for my life because I'm talking about this online. Or something like that. You're not going to be threatened. Your life isn't going to be threatened by talking about naturally occurring processes. So please stop offending me and please stop insulting me by saying things like that. when you talk about me online on your own little broadcasts, okay? The jig is up. It's a naturally occurring process. I'm tired of you using me and my family for baiting clicks and likes. Again, it's not a top secret program. It's not being hidden by the government. It is out. I'm putting it out on the internet right now. All are welcome to view this video. All are welcome to remote view Antarctica. All are welcome to remote view Bohemian Grove. There is no top secret agenda that keeps you locked out of other people's time and space. It is all open. There is no privacy. There are no walls in the room, and you are welcome to view at your will. Please stop with the top secret, bloodthirsty agenda. I'm going to get killed for saying this. I'm going to get hunted for saying this. You're doing it for baiting clicks and to keep us locked in our phone, and you're part of the Jesus agenda. And I do not appreciate it. And you will be dealt with. There are no top secret government agencies. It is all out in the open at this time and space. I am fixing the literature at this time. I am fixing social media at this time. You will be held accountable if you post for clicks and likes and views about top secret government agencies and top secret projects and remote viewing spies and having panic attacks from being a remote viewing spy and all of this stuff. You will be dealt with. You will be handled. It's not top secret. It is out in the open. Everyone is welcome to participate. No one is excluded. There is no government agency tracking your phone. There is only Alyssa, me. There's only one molecule in the room. Okay? So the whole hidden in plain sight stuff, all that stuff's got to stop. Okay? It's all being talked about. It's all out in the open. It is all out in the open. There are no secrets. There's no privacy at this time. You all get the same uploads and downloads as we increase our oneness potential. The CIA is spying on me. The FBI has cameras in our phones and cameras in our walls, and I just get the feeling that I'm being spied on all the time. I'm paranoid. There is one agenda because there is one will in the building. And if you continually post about top secret or must view right now because this has never been seen before and we're all doomed and like stuff like that, you will be dealt with. I'm addressing the people that are bait and clicking on Instagram and social media in general. That's who I'm addressing. It's against protocol right now. I know the CIA is in the room. I know the FBI is in the room. I know Men in Black's in the room. I know my husband's in the room. My husband is Men in Black. I know he's in the room. Who are you talking to? Okay? I'm telling you, stop posting for likes and clicks. Stop posting to continue this malpractice that, we're being hunted and spied on, and that, there's a government agenda to maintain protocols of lies when we're always being monitored from outer space. We are always being monitored from beyond time and space. Every single one of us. We all have access to the magic pill. We all have access to the drugs in the room. I'm not the only one. There are many, okay? But you said there's just one. There are many, and there are also one. Depends on. I'm gonna get so frustrated. Okay. What else do you want me to say? The narcissist agenda is not real. You will be dealt with. You will be handled. If you keep talking about the separation of narcissists and empaths, you will be dealt with. There is no power outside of me. Therefore, you have no power. How do you get to Antarctica? That's a very good question, Auntie. You get to Antarctica. You can intend to get to Antarctica. You can watch videos about Antarctica. You can watch videos about the conspiracy theories about reptilian bases in Antarctica and stuff like that. You can do a deep meditation and intend to astral project to Antarctica. This video might trigger you to have a dream, which is not a dream, about Antarctica. You can intend with your will, since you're now being hired to help me. You can use your will to melt the ice faster. Will the ice melting displace many people? They're telling me as above, so below. So why worry about insufficiencies like not enough people? Again, it is a game that is monitored and controlled from outside time and space at all times, in all time periods. And a lot of the times, movies from different time periods will seem like they're very modern, and that is why. Things happen simultaneously, as Bashar has said many times. What do you mean that you can take cough medicine through the phone? Does it require a prescription? Or just a kind soul? It just requires you to move on from thinking you're a singular person and knowing that you are energy with multi-dimensional capabilities that include summoning cough medicine from outside time and space and drinking it at will, as with any drug. I am working on eating over the phone. I'm working on that. So I told you how I can like jump through screens. I jumped through the screen with someone's videos, and I jump through screens with other people's videos too. And I switch places with them. And I'm working on jumping through screens with mukbangers and trying to like eat their food simultaneously through them. Oh my God, that's so gross. Jumping into another person's body. Okay, this is Hogwarts. Again, this is Hogwarts. Open your mind. You're an open vessel. You're 99% space and 1% molecule. Okay? There's a little bit of a basic science understanding that you have to have when listening to me. She sounds condescending. Maybe I'm not for you, darling. I have to explain it to you like this because I hear you through the airwaves. I would love to just be sweet to my friends that are watching this video and talk in a very sweet, profound voice. However, I hear I hear the stupid chatter, so I got to address it the way I want to address it. What if it's only Max? If it was only Max, then we wouldn't have people talking about all the things they're talking about on social media. Again, that we're dealing with it, and we're dealing with it, but we wouldn't have all of the da-da-das trying to fight back, all the inorganics trying to fight back and stuff. So, is there anything above machine elves? Me. I'm above machine elves. The one molecule. I already talked about that. We did talk about this. Like, what if there's something else we don't know about that's like above time machine elves? Um, Clockwork elves, they're also called. There could be. There could be. There's so many that's like I feel I don't know. That's as far as I've gone, and then it's gone to me. So perhaps that, and I'll report back to you if I find anything else above that. But above my big, fat, hairy machine elf demon. But it's nothing unusual. It's me. I know that. But I just want to clean up this planet as quickly as possible. Um, what else? Is this an organic meaning or an inorganic meaning? I think that a lot of the times the organics like me feel not supported on this planet. And a lot of the times when I'm yelling at inorganics, it's a vehicle to support my organic brotherhood, to make them feel heard and supported and feel loved and cared for. And it may come across condescending, but it only comes across condescending to the inorganics because it's like we're standing up together. Like it's like we're like fighting the crusades together or something, to put it in simple human terms. So that's why it comes across the way it does. It's definitely a broadcast for organic beings. However, we feel like we have to stand up for ourselves at this time. So that's, I'd love to be the sweet childlike empress right now and just feel completely supported and sitting in my castle and letting the guys have, the keys to the freaking world and running around on horses and doing whatever they want to do. And and being in samadhi all day, I would love that. But unfortunately, we're not in that world right now. So I come across more as like a combat super soldier, whatever. So thank you for making me over explain that, Eric. I love that so much. It's so fun to over explain. You think I'm crazy? Is there any other topics today? How do you, I don't even know if I should address that, but it's a funny question. It's referring to age, and I don't want to support ageism, so I don't want to like address being pretty or being ugly because it's a mute point. What else? Any other questions today? How come a meteor didn't strike? Ah. God. How come a meteor didn't strike after, what's the movie? Don't Look Up? We all thought we were going to die with that movie, right? We all thought, like, oh, okay, this is predictive programming. There's a meteor coming. It's going to hit us and we're going to die. Yay. So exciting. We all want to die. It's not that big of a deal, okay, class? We can admit it. We all want to die. It's totally okay. It's not a, it's not a shape-shifting supported world right now. It's a solid mechanical supporting world. I totally get that. I'm on the same page as you. So, starring our favorite shapeshifters, Leo, Jen, and what's her name? The elf. She's also an elf. Cat. I forget her name, but you guys know what I mean. Um, yeah, those are our favorite shapeshifting elves. It seemed like a shoo-in. Well, because did you guys ever see that meme where they're like, "Oh, can you guys give the dinosaurs?" It's like, "Hey God, hey Angel, um, can you make the dinosaurs meteor?" And then the angel's like, "I thought you said make them a meteor." It's a really funny meme. It's on TikTok. So we went with the organic way instead of the let's just bail on the planet way, and we made us meteor. So we made us more organic. That's what happened. And it is a funny meme at the same time. And it correlates because there's nothing outside of the timeline. Can you discuss how the inorganics are affecting our family life? I did feel like I covered that in a previous video with the cheating video. When you're organic, you're shapeshifting out of in and out of other people. And that was another thing about like stupid spirituality in the past. And they were like, oh, do you guys remember that? Like, it was so long ago now, but it was like around like the Doreen Virtue time. And they were like, if you meet a shapeshifter, they're a trickster being, they're the false light, they're the false 4D or something like that. Do you guys remember that? Um, like you have to meet like a solid Lyran, for example, in the astral for it to be, or a solid angel or something. But like if they're shape shifting, then they're not good. Do you guys remember that narrative? Why did I why did I bring that up? Oh, because that was like one of the reasons like we were so led astray back then. Like we were told so many wrong things. And again, it had a purpose. The purpose was to keep us feminine and locked indoors. I guess they're talking about COVID, or maybe it'll make sense later on when I watch this video back or you watch this video back. That sometimes that happens. But keep us like locked. I mean, I don't know. Keep us locked on the planet, maybe. Anyway, that turned out to be a totally false narrative. Like we were taught to be scared of shapeshifters, that the shapeshifters were false and that the solid beings were real. And now that, we're more advanced on the timeline, more like ascending, like we're realizing that was a lie. That was a complete lie. Like we're shapeshifting naturally in our future timeline, Solara. And we were also shapeshifting naturally in our past timeline, our past holy divine timeline called Ancient Egypt. So it's a do the math moment. So how are the inorganics affecting our timeline or family life? They can cause a lot of willpower problems. They can cause divine mechanisms to malfunction. Do you want to expand on that? However, there is only one will, and it's not something to worry about too much. I mean the shapeshifter's will versus the inorganic's will. That's what I mean by the divine mechanism, divine will mechanism malfunction. We all want to be furry time slippers. That sounds so funny. And it is our will, so we will change out of this clothing and into the next. Now carry on, sweet laser beam. I'm just saying what they're saying to me. It makes sense to me. Probably it may be confusing to you. If your husband is not coming home on time, he is probably a shapeshifter with a divine will. If your wife likes to clutch her pearls every time you sing a song, she might not have a divine fate. Carry on, my wayward bros. The stars are looking down upon us at all times, and there is only one will. She is correct. We are divine shapeshifters. And it is lovely that she discovered us, that we are one of her. And we support her divine assignment and alignment 100%. If you have any questions, you can always listen to Samadhi, and it will come out of the walls. Keep your head up, Starlight. We hear you. The Divine Mother is available for protection 100% at all times throughout all space. There is someone out there questioning their safety and security right now. It will always come and find you and slap you on the ass. It is like sometimes when I start channeling, they just start making jokes, so that's why I'm like kind of hesitant. It is like a game of chess and checkers being played at the same time. Her mom is quite the jokester, and we get why she said that. Anything else? Sweet friends of mine. Starlight, starbright, first star is see tonight. Wish I may, wish I might. Have the dream. I wish, all right? I think that's enough. Are you a person, Ellie? Not a person. Thank you.